My beloved soul, take a breath and stay with me. What I'm about to share will touch the deepest part of your being. You may not be ready for the magnitude of this revelation, but it is time. A truth long hidden is rising to the surface, and once it reaches your heart, everything may change. Your soulmate, they haven't forgotten. No matter how much time has passed, no matter how hard they try to move on, something within them won't let go. Do you know why? Because what happened between you wasn't just a fleeting moment. It wasn't a simple memory. It was sacred. It was divine. It was the moment everything shifted, and the angels were there when it happened. They witnessed the instant your soulmate's soul trembled with recognition. What they experienced wasn't ordinary. It was a sign, a soul-stirring awakening they didn't fully understand at the time, but now they're starting to feel its truth. At first, they tried to brush it off, told themselves it was nothing, just a passing thought. But it returned again and again, whispering through their heart like a wind that refuses to be silenced. Why? Because the moment mattered. It planted something within them that has only grown stronger with time, a truth waiting to bloom. And no matter how much they try to bury it, they cannot escape it. The angels want you to understand this wasn't nostalgia. This was a soul remembering its path, a bond too deep to be erased, a feeling too real to be forgotten. It may have been a glance, a word, even a silence that said more than 1,000 spoken lines. But whatever it was, it touched them. And now, the energy of that moment is pulling them back, pulling both of you toward something greater. Have you felt it too? That lingering echo, that quiet nudge from the universe? Because if they're remembering, so are you. If they are waking up to the truth, it means your heart has already begun to open. The connection between you two, divine, unseen, yet undeniable, is alive. It never faded. It was only waiting. And now the time has come. The universe is clearing the fog. The angels are illuminating the path. A doorway has opened, and your soul is being asked to step through. What lies ahead is more than just reconciliation. It's revelation. It's destiny. But this isn't just their journey. It's yours too. The shift is mutual. The heart remembers what the mind forgets. And when one soul stirs, the other feels the ripple. So if you feel this message echoing in your chest, if your spirit whispers, "I know this is for me," then say it out loud. Write it in the comments. I received this message from the angels. Let that be your affirmation, your sacred yes to what is unfolding. The angels saw it all, the pause, the breath, the trembling moment when your soulmate finally let the truth rise to the surface. And in that quiet confession, they heard what was buried for so long. I still love them. Yes, beloved, the angels heard it, and now you must too. This is not the end. This is the beginning of remembering. This is love awakening. This is the divine reaching for both of you, and there is more to come. Are you ready? So now, beloved soul, listen closely. The universe has been orchestrating this moment all along. Every detour, every delay, every tear shed in silence, it was all part of the preparation. The pain wasn't punishment, it was refinement. The distance wasn't disconnection, it was divine alignment. And now, the pieces are beginning to return to their rightful place. Your soulmate, once confused and guarded, is starting to see with new eyes. They are no longer running from the truth. They are standing in it. Slowly, steadily, their soul is waking up to the bond they once tried to bury, not because they stopped caring, but because the depth of it frightened them. It was too real, too vast, too sacred. But you see, dear one, true love doesn't vanish. It waits. It grows in the quiet. It anchors itself in the soul and waits patiently for the moment when both hearts are ready to remember. That moment is now. Your heart has called them home in ways you don't even realize. Every time you chose healing over bitterness, every time you whispered a prayer instead of closing your heart, the universe heard you. The angels watched in awe, and they began to move on your behalf. This reconnection, this stirring between your souls, it is not coincidence. It is the answer to every silent plea your heart ever made in the dark. And now the question becomes, will you be ready when destiny knocks? Because what comes next is not small. It's not casual. It's not fleeting. It is a reckoning of the heart, a divine reunion wrapped in revelation. The kind of love story heaven writes with stars and signs and sacred timing. You've both changed. You've both grown. And now the energy between you is electric, alive with possibility. But you must walk through the doorway with eyes wide open. No illusions, no fear, only Dot. There's a wave moving through your spirit right now, not just a passing feeling, but something your soul instantly recognized. Maybe it came as a sudden thought, a dream, a quiet ache that arrived without warning, but it was real. It is real. It was them, reaching for you without even knowing why. And now the angels urge you to listen closely. Prepare your heart. Something is shifting. Your soulmate stands at a crossroads, caught in a moment that could alter everything. The angels have seen it. They know what's coming. And they're asking you to stay open, stay grounded, and above all, stay trusting. Because what's about to be revealed will change everything you thought you understood. This awakening, it's not just theirs, it's yours too. You see, it's no longer about distant memories or emotions they tried to bury. It's about truth, a truth that refuses to be silenced. Without you, something vital is missing in their life. They tried to convince themselves otherwise, tried to move on, build a life around the absence. They told themselves it was right, necessary. But deep down, they knew something wasn't whole. That something was you. The angels witnessed the very moment this realization struck. It hit like a thunderclap. Their heart clenched. Their mind flooded with questions that could no longer be avoided. What if I was wrong? What if I was supposed to fight for this? What if I lost the only love that was ever truly mine? These thoughts won't leave them. The more they try to silence them, the louder they roar. Because some truths cannot be denied. They did make a mistake. They were meant to choose you. And though time has passed, their love hasn't faded. It's only grown deeper, heavier, undeniable. And now they're standing at the edge of something terrifying. The fear that it might be too late, that you've moved on, that the door is closed. But here's what you need to know. They're thinking about you constantly, obsessively. Their heart is haunted by your absence. Every memory, every feeling comes rushing back with painful clarity. They remember the peace they felt with you, the way they never had to pretend, the way their soul felt seen. This isn't just about regret. This is about destiny. The future is calling, and moving forward without you feels unbearable. But the question that eats at them is, how? How do they find the words? How do they reach across the distance time has built? The angels are with them now, whispering hope, urging them to choose love over fear, to act before it's too late. Because the truth? They were never meant to be without you. Yet fear still grips them. Fear of rejection. Fear that the silence has spoken louder than words ever could. And that fear, dear soul, is the only thing holding them back. So now we wait. Will they break the silence? Will they rise up and fight for what was always meant to be? The angels know what comes next. And what's unfolding now, in them, in you, in the space between, will change everything. A new chapter is beginning. The universe is already shifting, responding to a heart that has finally awakened. Get ready, because love like this, it was never meant to be lost. The moment their heart cracked open, the universe answered. Winds shifted, time bent, and the angels, they began weaving the path back to you. Because when a soul awakens to a love that was never meant to be lost, something sacred stirs, not just within them, but around them, within you too. You may already feel it, the signs, the synchronicities, a sudden heaviness in the air, songs that speak directly to your spirit, dreams that feel more like memories than imagination. That's not coincidence. That's alignment. The angels are speaking in symbols now, guiding you gently through this unfolding, whispering in the stillness. Be ready. Something beautiful is approaching. And yet, even in this divine orchestration, there's still free will. Your soulmate stands at the edge, heart in hand, soul on fire. But the choice to step forward must be theirs. The courage must rise from within. They are weighing everything right now. What to say, when to reach out, whether you'll still be there, waiting, hoping, believing, because this love, it was never ordinary. It wasn't meant to be fleeting. It was written, etched across lifetimes, carved into the very structure of your being, a soul contract signed in stardust and silence long before either of you knew what love even was. And now, the angels want you to understand something sacred. This isn't just about a reunion. This is about restoration, of purpose, of balance, of divine design. When they come, and yes, they will come, it will not be in the way you expect. It may not be perfect. It may not be poetic, but it will be real. There will be fear in their voice, but also hope. There will be tears in their but also truth. So, prepare your spirit, not for closure, but for